The hell is happening?
Dude, this product has changed my... For everybody wondering, no, I did not just acquire a private jet. Hold on, let me shut off. I mean, I did acquire a private jet. Let me shut it off. Dude, this is not sponsored.
Is that a Dyson B10?
It's actually the Gen 5 Detect.
Okay.
Dude, I have seen these for years, and I'm like, these are expensive vacuums. It's a vacuum, right?
Yeah.
Like nobody should care. Apple shouldn't make a vacuum. Nobody should make a vacuum because vacuums suck.
I mean, literally, John, that's why they're good.
What if... That was very clever. Dude, this product has absolutely changed my life.
Can I ask
bought
why?
This on a whim. First of all, it tells you how much stuff you've sucked up. So, like, look, it'll be like, this is how many particles.
Can't you see this? All the stuff in the little thing, right there.
Yeah, and you can see all the dirt that I've gotten off my floors. And,
you haven't even lived there for like 3 days. How do you have all that stuff off the floor?
That's what I'm saying. Dude, then you're like, oh, I need to get. You ever need to get inside of a nook or a cranny?
A crevice? Yeah, a lot.
Dude,
I love crevices.
Watch this. Crevice tool built in.
Whoa, the crevicinator.
Give me the app. Give me the iPhone 17. This is not a game.
Every time I see a Dyson vacuum, I have PTSD, and I forget that they're actually very good and people buy them.
No, dude, they're so good. I treated myself with this. This is my Christmas present to me.
Okay.
And again, they did not pay me. I would love if they paid me. That would have been sick. But no, I bought this myself. It's actually so cool. The only complaint is it's heavy. The next version definitely needs to be lighter. It's like 8 pounds, so your arm gets a little tired. But I don't know, bro. It's just oh, and the coolest feature I can't even show you really.
Why?
Actually, no, we got to talk about Apple.
No. Why can't you show us a feature,
Sam? We'll save it for the end of the episode. If you stick around, you get the bonus.
Oh, wow. What a treat. What a treat.
Bro.
By the way, for audio listeners, he's on his knees. I just want you to know, as you've been listening to him talk, you're in your car, you're driving, you're vibing. This man is on his knees, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll get on my knees for Dyson any day. Okay. We have some crazy stories to talk about this week. We've got Marquez Brownlee drama, which actually, dude.
I didn't know we were doing that. I just showed up here, man. I just got here.
The iPhone 17 is looking crazy. We got Apple AI is not going well, and they're facing scrutiny from real people, not just us. There's some really...
Finally...
Okay, let's start with the MKBHD thing. He is the biggest tech YouTuber in the world. He has a responsibility to not be a lunatic. Dude, you sent me the... Okay, I also love how you acted like you're not the one who sent me this.
No, I definitely sent it. I just wasn't ready to out of the gate do it on Genius Bar. But now you've laid it on my lap and I accept it. Yeah, I was on YouTube. I have a recommended video, and I'm like, whoa, that looks really weird. That looks like body cam footage, but Marquez is in the title. Yeah. That's weird. And I start watching, and I see this is you want to know the moment I sent it to you?
Yeah.
The first body cam footage, you know the look. Cop walks up, and Marquez is like kind of looking out the side window, but trying to also not have his whole head out the window. And the peak, I instantly just shared it with Sam. Instantaneously. That peak, right there.
Dude.
Sam got that immediately.
So this, for everybody wondering, Marquez got in a lot of trouble when he recorded himself driving 96 in a 35 school zone in a Lamborghini.
He did do that, yes.
So, which is obviously not a good look. And the thing is, it was on a 2-lane road, and it wasn't late at night. And there, could have been a weekday with people.
But that was weeks ago, right? Old news.
And we're like, you know what? I bet this is just, one bad time. And it's weird that he would have put it out himself, but it's he doesn't drive, he doesn't speed all the time, right?
Of course not.
Surely.
No, definitely not.
He wouldn't do that. Dude, I don't know who got a hold of this, but someone got body cam footage of three times he's gotten stopped in the past year.
Cams. 3 separate instances.
It's June 30th, 2023, June 16th, 2024, and August 11th, 2024. So, and these are only the times that we know of with body cam. Plus, he recorded himself driving 96 in a 35.
Like, do you think someone?
It's clearly a pattern. If like, here's all I have to say. We've all sped in our life, but if you are getting pulled over with tints, so they don't even know who's inside of the car.
The license plate was shielded as well.
Yeah, like
just like
okay.
Why?
Listen,
Why
I
would
get
you
you
do
don't want to
that?
be followed. I get as a famous person, there's probably people that look over and take photos and stuff, and you want some anonymity. I understand getting some tints.
Yeah.
But like the license plate thing that he said he was gonna okay, let me just show the video because this is insane. The fact that this exists for free on the internet is nuts.
Oh.
The vehicle's registered to you?
Yes.
I love
Okay.
Genius
How long
Bar.
would you buy it? About
2 years.
Guys, stop. You have a lot of tints on your vehicle. Did it come like that, or
No.
do you have any like any documents from the Motor Vehicle Commission or a
Pause
doctor's
it.
note or something for the tint?
Look at how tall this man is. His knee is almost, it's like over the yoke. He's sitting there like he's sitting like this. Oh! This is how he's sitting in this car right now. This is him. Oh, I hit my knee so hard. I wish you could control the camera and cut away from me. I'm in so much pain. Oh, let me come back.
Get
to
well soon,
Marquez.
buddy.
There we go. Oh,
But yeah,
Pray for me.
dude, basically the guy is like trying to like get him off. He's like, "Oh, but like you probably have like a doctor's note." He's like, "No."
Oh, okay. All right. What's your name?
Marquez.
a doctor's note for what?
For the tints, like I guess if you had like a visual impairment, you could maybe get
come
away with
on.
getting. Listen, I know it's not
What
right.
kind
but
of
it'd be
goofball
something-
made that a rule?
But then, dude, this clip gets juicier. I
love
was
juice.
watching this live, and I'm like, "Oh, he got pulled over for speeding, probably." Here, it says, I think it says why he got pulled over. Or no, he got pulled over for the tints and stuff.
First name?
Marquez. I have worked for a while.
Walking for what? For work? Business? Huh? Oh, yeah.
You can hear how bad it sounds. I'm trying to find the clip. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have his license on him or something.
Okay.
Over there? Yeah. You know you need that when you drive.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Ugh.
Oh, you left your license over there?
Yeah.
You know you need that when you drive.
Yeah, I'm about to turn around and do that after.
Dude.
It hurts me. It hurts me.
He goes, okay. Also, how do you leave the house without, like, okay, I would get if it's like a new car or something, but this is his Model S, which he had for over a year. Why do you not have your license on you, dog?
Yeah. I mean, like, okay.
That's actually crazy.
Here's the thing. I've been pulled over, right? Have you ever been pulled over?
I was gonna say many times, but it's actually only been like 3 times. and
Okay,
all
I
of
was
mine,
gonna-
I think,
yeah.
were for speeding.
Yeah. I've been pulled over as well.
Sorry, I think
Not
twice for
none
speeding,
in the
actually.
last 5 years or maybe more. I don't even know.
Yeah.
You know, everyone gets pulled over. It would be not great if, you know, the only difference here is that he's Marquez, and so him getting pulled over and the footage of him getting pulled over is made public. And, you know, if a regular person gets pulled over and there's body cam footage, you know, that's whatever. We all get to make mistakes, but Marquez made this mistake and it's, you know, it's shown to the public. So we got to give him some grace a little bit. And then when this is me giving him the grace, okay? But then he like interacts with the police officers, and I'm just like does
Tough.
what does he think? If the law is here, does he think he's like right here? A
I
little bit?
mean, listen, dude. We all make mistakes, but it's just like I was disappointed by his initial apology and response.
he said
but
something
again,
about this.
No, just about the 96 in the school. The clip that he posted.
Yeah,
But the fact that he's getting pulled over this frequently. And obviously, like, if you're a black person, which he is, you'd be more likely to get pulled over than a white person. That's, you know, been proven so many times, which is super messed up, obviously. But he has tints, so you can't actually see the race of the person inside. So, like, it's not that he's being pulled over for his actions and the things that he's doing. And, like, okay, the first clip you might say, hey, tints, whatever, you got to protect yourself, whatever. Okay, I get it. That's fair.
But we all
the
know why
second
Marquez
clip-
has tints. It's because it looks cool, not because he doesn't want people to know it's.
It does look
you know.
sick.
Anyway,
It looks sick.
surely
But
there's
dude-
none of him speeding though, right? No more
Dude,
speeding.
the next one, he's speeding 59
Bro.
in a 25.
Where are you going in such speed?
Dude.
What's he driving? Is that a Chevy?
No, this is a
Oh, that's the
police officer,
that's the
bro.
police officer.
Marquez doesn't have the body cam. But yeah, so they pull him over, and again, like, he's in a residential neighborhood. It is
Sorry, I
fucking
shouldn't laugh.
Porsche, bro. Like,
Macaro.
Hi. Hi. Can I get your license registration insurance?
dude,
Hey, he had his license on there, so lesson learned from
he
the
did.
first one.
So he did learn. Like, it just, and every time, by the way, they like give him a break. Like, if you listen to the full clip, they're like, we were going to write you up for this, but we're only going to do this. We were going to write you up for these 7 things. We're only doing this. Like, and he'll say he's going to fix these things, which, again, we've all done with the police. But, like, the police are super amicable and friendly. It's actually some of the best police interactions from their perspective I've ever seen. I'm very impressed.
Do you think any of them knew who he was?
It does not seem like
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna
watched
say,
this
like,
entire
watching it
video.
doesn't seem like
No,
they
no one
know.
like asked for a photo or anything, but yeah, like, again, you're speeding and like a clearly, like, dude, speeding on the highway when nobody's around, it's illegal, but
Yeah.
I will put my opinion out there. I think that's okay because you're not in, like, if it's 3 a.m. and there's no one on the road visible but you on the highway, have fun.
yeah, like
You're
if you want to
only
endanger
endangering
your own
yourself.
life, fine.
But again, he's in like an area. I mean, I don't know, bro. Just seeing this, I was very disappointed. I was very disappointed in my goat, and just his apology was BS, and I don't believe it for a second. And he's not going to change, and he's going to continue to speed and do what he wants because he clearly doesn't care, and that's messed up. And the fact that people have already moved on from this is crazy.
That's what I was gonna say. Why nobody talk about that?
Like, dude, if
3 separate body cam situations come out.
I feel like if I Justine did this, she would not hear the end of it.
Justine.
But Marquez, because he is so beloved, can just kind of like, oh, well, he's still like the best tech reviewer. And it's like, I never said he wasn't that. But here's my problem. And this is something that I've done in controversies too. Like, you just want to make it feel okay in your head.
Okay.
So you're like, oh, whatever, you know, yada, yada, justified. I even did it when we first saw like the speeding clip and he got in trouble. But he didn't ever actually own up to what he's done. And therefore, in my mind, it's not resolved. And even if other people are going to move on, it's just weird. It's just clearly there's an issue if you're getting pulled over this often. Like, clearly you have a problem with your driving style and the way your cars look. And listen,
I really
love
think
cars
that
too, man.
The thing that really sucks is like he's not a bad driver. It probably has nothing to do with his driving. He just doesn't care.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't know if this is time to bring this up on the pod, but
Oh hell!
you know, let's not. You're right. Let's not do that.
What were
But
you gonna say? Well, now you can't.
just-
You can't tease.
I'm
everyone.
not gonna. I don't want to. It's not my story to tell, but I have just heard
Probably
there is
smart.
just more to. And I don't know if any of this is true, but you know, people in the tech community, right? I've heard things about the way Marquez treats people that I would just say is consistent with his reflection of care for the law. That it is a, well, I am Marquez. And listen, you are the biggest tech YouTuber. Dude is a multimillionaire. He has worked, I'm sure, way harder than I ever have. He's mad successful and he's earned every bit of his success. But it's just weird. And it's, I don't know, like just the fact that somebody released this body cam footage is insane. I don't even know how
many
this
views
is
does
allowed
that
to be
have
out
now?
there. Oh, over 100K, bro.
Oh. Eek.
Yeah, this has double the views of my last video
Oof.
for
Wow.
Marquez speeding.
That's a big description too. I'm kind of surprised that there's no response from him at all. Like maybe not in the comments, but nothing on Twitter where you can quietly apologize or, Huh. I guess
Nope.
is he just gonna ignore? Are we all just gonna ignore? Is that what we've all agreed to do? Because I feel like no one's talking about this. Like everyone saw
But
this and went,
dude-
oh, okay, anyway.
And everybody's missed this. This channel is called Transparency Body Cam. And they have a whole write-up down below. So, dude, when he gets pulled over for the speeding ticket on June 16th of this year, it says, quote, he already had, the officer asked him if he knew he had 2 points on his license already. Dude, to get points on your license
Goodness, dude.
means you have to be like, dude, I've gotten pulled over for speeding. I've never got a point on my license. Let me just say that.
How bad does it have to be to get point?
He had 2 points on his license.
Points on license.
Yeah, dude. So to get your license suspended, in New Jersey, I mean, you got to have 12 or more points, or it says sometimes 6 or more points in 3 years, you'll be like charged something. Basically, that just means you really got to be speeding. And it mentions down here that in the clip, Mark has told the officer, like, oh, he didn't remember that he had points. But
Sorry.
New Jersey court records indicate that he had been previously ticketed by New Jersey State Police on January 21st, 2022 for speeding.
How do you forget that you have points on your license?
So it's like,
They don't just show up on accident.
this is just like a repeated thing. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Like I'll say it, like I've gotten, I don't know. There's like, just the fact that you're getting pulled over this much is crazy. I don't know. That's crazy. I think it speaks to a larger issue, and it just bothers me that he just doesn't seem to care, and a lot of his audience doesn't seem to care. And I would hope that my audience would be on me for this. Like, if I ever get pulled over one day and body cam footage of me is released, that would be like a come to Jesus type moment for myself.
Well, I think it
personally, where it's like,
depends on what's in the body cam footage, right? If you can be pulled over for minuscule things and the body cam footage can come out, and it's just because footage came out of you getting pulled over, everyone gets pulled over. It's
No, but I'm just saying, like,
it's
for
like
speeding.
establishing a pattern here that is questionable.
Yeah. And these are just the 3 that got released. It says he got pulled over in 2022 for like what a
Yeah, where are the
how
body
often
cam
you
footage
get
of him
pulled
getting the
over?
points of those moments?
Right? Like, I mean, and if you're getting points, that means it's got to be crazy. And it's like, bro, I get, but also like, if you want to drive fast, maybe don't live in suburban New Jersey. Maybe move to fucking Utah. Like, go somewhere where there's wide open roads. Like, there's way to live this life that don't endanger other people. I feel.
Did it say he
as
was
much.
going 16 to 25?
Yeah, 59 and a 25.
Damn. Roads that
And, like, he's
roads
also-
that ask you to go 25 miles per hour are like, listen, man, if I see a speed limit sign that's like 45, I'm probably gonna go 55. If I see 35, I might go 40. If I'm feeling spicy, I might go 45. But if a road is marked as 25 miles per hour, there's like a reason, and you
Yeah.
shouldn't be able to drive any faster than that on a road that's listed as 25 miles per hour. And it just like that's That's crazy.
Yeah. So,
Anyway,
insane channel that this, it's transparency body cam. I can't believe that came out,
yeah.
but he has not responded to this yet.
don't
And if
think he will.
anything, I mean, yeah, 160K of organic YouTube views. Like, this is just the algorithm feeding it to people. That's crazy. I did not get suggested.
Yeah, I think
this,
if
but
he says something, it draws more attention, and this will get more views. So he'd rather not.
yeah. But it's just like, I just want some accountability, or like, at least say you're going to change. Like, even if you don't change and continue to get pulled over, why would you not?
Here's a question, a thought experiment, if you
Yeah.
will. This is not what I believe. I'm just saying one could argue that this has nothing to do with an iPhone review or, the tech content that he makes. So does he have to address it at all? And is that why people don't care? Because it has nothing to do with why they like Marquez?
I just think, well, first of all, that is super possible. Like, you're definitely right.
I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair perspective. Like, I would understand, and I understand if people don't care. But I guess I'm shocked at, like, just overnight, everybody literally, he posts 3 videos and everybody's like, oh, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Watching his autofocus video of him like reviewing the best EVs was weird.
I don't.
I go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't mean. I think I was cutting you off on accident.
No, you're good.
I haven't watched any of his videos since then. And it's not because I'm protesting. It's just because, wonder why psychologically I have just checked out of that. Like, I haven't watched any of his videos that he's uploaded since the whole school zone speeding thing.
I watched like one, but I mean, you could see my you could see my watch history. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I watched this one because
You
it
didn't
wasn't
watch the
out. and, like, he
smartphone
had
awards?
No, because I'm just like, also, I don't know. For me, that just not. I mean, I feel like that's a very like 2014. I don't care about anything but the iPhone, but I know other people do, so I get it. It just feels weird, and it's tough because I think Marquez has been this like basically this unicorn character on YouTube, to where he just kind of had a flawless track record for a decade. And then this year, I think the difference is like, I don't know, I guess for you and I, right? Like, we've kind of had our mini controversies over the years as we're
we
like
like to
growing and
spread 'em
learning as
out.
humans. But, not intentionally, but either because we're ignorant, or I'm like, I will say I'm like a dumb person sometimes, and I say silly things that I feel like I've learned from, though. But I think the thing with Marquez is he never really had any controversies ever for literally for a decade.
Well,
Just building up his image.
yeah, everything online is like heavily curated, and they obviously did a really good job of curating what version of Marquez we get. Why is it all happening all of a sudden within the span of like a couple months?
Do you think somebody's sabotaging him? Do you think somebody's like putting him in his downfall? And like,
I mean,
really,
I
mean, how do you get
100%.
those body cam clips? That's like, I genuinely
Yeah.
don't know how you get fed body cam clips of.
Well,
that
I
feels illegal, probably?
110% believe that had he not had that clip of him speeding in a video,
Oh yeah,
these body cam footage, they never come out.
that's so true. And you're right. I shouldn't feel bad even a percentage, because this is all his own fault.
Yeah, these were never going to come out. These had been recorded. There's probably more body cam of him sitting on server somewhere, as there is with anybody. But obviously the people that put this out were interested in putting it out because of.
Yeah.
Had that not happened, I don't think any of these clips are making it out. I don't think there's a reason for them to be out.
Wild times. We can move on, but I literally I was like waiting to talk about this on the podcast, because you sent me this the day after we recorded, and I almost said we should re-record, because this is such an insane
Emergency.
I've just never seen.
We would speed back to the desks.
This is just, I don't know. I've never seen body cam. It feels, it's weird to get like an inside look. Like that is a genuine inside look at him off camera, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And that was fascinating to see for anyone, whether it's like Marquez or like, it'd be fascinating to see a video of myself, I'm sure, like recorded that I didn't really know was being recorded.
Just go real fast tomorrow. Hey, Sam, you know how usually it's Christmas time and you want more? You want positive things for Christmas, you know? You want multiple gifts. What if I wanted to take some things away? Because I hear that some data brokers have a lot of my information. When I Google myself, there's too much on there. I would like to get rid of it. Do you have anything that I could use?
Yeah, man, I got DeleteMe who sponsored this episode of the Genius Bar.
What was that?
What just happened? I don't know. That was a megaphone. I hit the wrong button. I'm gonna be real, buddy.
Do we get paid extra for that? Because that was clever and creative. Yay!
You listen, dude. It's the holiday season. Gifting a DeleteMe subscription is like the move. If there's somebody in your life, like, what do I get them? What would they actually benefit from? You know, I can get them the socks. I can get them the underwear. No, with DeleteMe, your relatives' information can be being sold online without them even knowing it. Home addresses, phone numbers, email address floating around on data broker sites. Listen, if you gift them, you can give them the ability to remove some of their information from online. So this holiday season, give your loved ones the gift of privacy and peace of mind with DeleteMe. Now at a special discount, John, for our listeners today, get 20% off your DeleteMe plan when you go to joindeleteme.com/geniusbar and use promo code geniusbar at checkout. The only way to get 20% off is to go to joindeleteme.com/geniusbar and enter code geniusbar at checkout. That is joindeleteme.com joindeleteme.com/geniusbar, code geniusbar.
And they will continue working for you over and over again. It's not just a one-stop shop. You know, socks are for Christmas, but DeleteMe is forever. So thank you, DeleteMe, for sponsoring today's episode.
I'm gonna go real fast to a 7-Eleven after this a snack, maybe.
Oh, a snack. That's it.
Okay, next up. You know what? Let's get the bad news out of the way.
Okay.
So we've been talking about Apple Intelligence. Last week, our whole thing was like we tried the image generation stuff and it was not good. So now it's not just us saying this. It's Reporters Without Borders, which is like a journalistic organization. Dude, apparently Apple Intelligence.
Oh my God.
Without getting demonetized, let's say the CEO incident that happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
There is a notification that Apple's AI did, Apple Intelligence did, that says
tried to summarize it.
The perpetrator pew-pewed himself. And that did not happen. Just so everybody knows, that is not a thing that happened.
Like not even close.
No, he's just like fully in prison now. But Apple Intelligence said that it happened. And man, dude, I don't know.
This is an embarrassing rollout.
Tough. This is getting tough, man. This is getting tough.
Listen, you know, I hate this. Telling the truth is hard because I feel like when we are negative on this show about the company that we love so much, people get upset with us.
Yeah.
But
I get upset with us.
But like, what are we supposed to say? I am so upset with my experience right now, more than I ever have been. My Mac is great, just to be clear. Mac team, you're killing it. Is awesome.
No, yeah, my Mac is actually, I think it's actually perfect.
It's great.
I have no complaints. It's 12 out of 10.
So, what happened with the iOS team? Because it's not, Apple Intelligence is an embarrassingly bad rollout. And not, even if you try to exclude that, iOS 18 is such ass, dude. It's so bad. I have so many times my camera doesn't work. Like I went to take a picture today, and I got so frustrated because when I used the cool little button that they added. It's hardware. It's what it's for. You hit the button. It's supposed to be faster. And it just wouldn't focus. It opened up the camera app, and I was tapping on the screen, and nothing was changing. It was just like, I decided it's blurry like this, and it's for art reasons. Good luck. And on top of that, I don't know if you've been experiencing this, but my screen constantly flashes purple.
What?
Just flashes purple. It didn't do that until like 18.2 or whatever the hell it is.
Really?
It just
What the
flashes.
hell?
I'm like the whole screen just goes purple for like
Dude,
a
maybe
couple
you have
frames.
a lemon phone because that actually, I've
No,
not heard of that. That
it
sounds
was-
like
it's
a
definitely not my phone. My phone was fine for months.
what? That's so weird.
It's terrible.
But what's interesting too is, and I wrote this down because I was listening to a podcast the other day. It's like one of the biggest podcasts in the world, and
What was it?
it's called All In.
No.
I don't really agree. Just so everybody knows, I don't really agree with most of their views, but I find their views interesting. I'll
Okay.
say that. And I think it's valuable to hear different perspectives, even if you disagree with them. So they're like basically 4 billionaires that talk about like
okay.
money and
Being
economy
billionaires.
and politics. So it's like you're at the end of the day you're listening to 4 billionaires whine about stuff,
I
and it's
see.
like all right, buddy. But basically, one of the hosts, Jason Calacanis, who is my favorite by far, he's talking about. He basically brings up this story because they're talking about AI and ChatGPT. And he's like, well, hey, there's a cool story. Apple is going to be using their own M4 chips in their private servers for private cloud compute for AI. What do you guys think about that? And they were all like, yeah, vertical integration continues to be Apple's strength. And without being prompted, everyone on the podcast starts going off on the iPhone. One of the billionaires goes, my iPhone is unusable. The other one says iOS 18 is terrible. Another one is like, yeah, it's crazy how Apple's gone so far off the rails and how Apple Intelligence is such a miss. And these are
This feels so good.
Yeah, these are
Vindication.
more mainstream figures, right?
Yeah.
And just hearing how an innocent story about how Apple servers transformed into this basically hate fest about the iPhone really did provide me that validation to where I'm like, oh gosh, I'm glad somebody else is saying it because I have been saying this since before the 16 came out.
Yeah,
and I
it's
feel
been
like
rough.
I'll say it. You and I are like some of the only people actually saying this, dude. If I see one more, and this is no hate to the creator, but if I see one more interview with an Apple exec where you're just throwing them softballs about AI, my head is going to explode, okay? I can't take, well, my favorite feature about Apple Intelligence is the ability to express. Dude, it's not real. It's not good. Stop acting like it is. I'm done playing games. I gave you 2 months in the benefit of the doubt to try to figure this out. 3 months almost now. And it's still not good. It's still not good. And I'll just say this. Other people are starting to notice too, Apple. So you can continue to ignore the critics. What you doing, buddy? Everything okay for everybody? When he just turned his camera sideways, and he is okay. He's left the podcast. Oh no, he is standing on a table.
While everyone else has been ignoring the problems, Sam and I have been on top of the mountain, screaming down to the regular people that won't listen to us when we say it's bad. We've been trying to say that it's bad, and no one believes it is bad. I can stand up here and yell at you for many more months, and we're going to get in trouble. See me? This is me looking down at the comment section right now while people yell at us because we're saying bad things about it. Fucking God. Ugh. Are you going up too?
Yeah, I hopped.
You hopped?
This is really uncomfortable.
It's... Wow,
Yeah.
this looks like
So,
a found
anyway,
footage movie now.
And Apple just frankly hasn't responded to any of it, and it's just cringe and weird, and it's silly. And they should issue a public apology for Apple Intelligence. I'm saying it. I think this is, we're getting not
We need
all the way
body
to
cam
Apple
footage.
Maps level.
Roll up on Tim Cook right
but
now.
I would say we're 50% of the way to Apple Maps disaster level at this point. It is just.
Oh, we're going to need to fire another Scott?
I mean, dude, I've never had issues with my iPhone. I remember in the past you've always been like, iOS 17 has bugs, iOS 16 has bugs, and I've always said, oh, I don't really run into this. But this year, since Apple Intelligence, I'm noticing it. The one feature that I'm like, you can't mess with this or I'm gonna be pissed, is when you're typing. Do you ever do it instead of clicking the emoji button, searching for the emoji or scrolling through? You can just type like angry,
Yes,
or
yes.
shocked,
Oh.
and then you tap the emoji. I use that
You're my
feature
favorite person.
constantly. Dog, it just doesn't work sometimes.
Thank you.
Like, it will be conversation to conversation dependent on whether or not it works.
Oh, feels so
And
good.
dude, I got upset for 15 minutes after it happened the other day because it slowed down my workflow so significantly. I had to stop my flow and like search for the emojis. It took 30 seconds to find the emojis I wanted versus the 5 to 10 it normally takes. And
It's so bad.
it's just ridiculous. And we need a reset. And I think it is, I can't believe I'm saying this either, but we do need a year with no new features and just fixing everything. We got to stop. I know.
But see,
like,
this is
I've
what
never
happens.
called for these things ever, but
Okay, yeah. Over the last
it's breaking
few
me, man.
years, I've made a couple videos about it, but over the last few years, I
Yeah.
mean, you could watch Genius Bar. This whole show is a time
Yes.
capsule.
true.
We have said multiple times, at least I've tried to say, that there's so many bugs that need to be fixed before we make new stuff. And you know, when that's happening, there's small little quirks, little annoying things that you notice, frame drops, animation issues, small little glitches here and there, okay? But now it's at a point where it's making me angry. Like, it's getting in the way.
Yeah.
It's not just a small
Yeah.
bug. It's just straight up not working the way they say it's supposed to work. And that is no fun. That is bad. That's a terrible, terrible experience. And I cannot... If you are lucky that I have a Mac, because I would be on some fucking Pixel phone right now. It's so bad.
Yeah. All right, should we close out the hater bar? I feel like we've said our piece.
You're right.
Hey, I'm not blaming you, bro. I'm also
But now...
you know.
It just feels good that other people are talking about it now because, like, I'm just saying, we've been saying it for years, and Apple didn't change shit. So maybe it's going to take a few mainstream people, regular users, to complain about how terrible this is. First of all, every aspect of the OS is not great. Second of all, Apple Intelligence is a joke. It's so bad. Rollout went terribly. I thought this makes the rollout of Vision Pro look like the fucking first iPhone. Like, this is so bad.
Low keyly, dog. Yeah, not great. Maybe I should make a video about this because
You should. Somebody
I don't
has
know.
to
I
do it.
feel like I guess I just feel like I've been saying this, so maybe I just need to say it again so people
Have
are
you
like,
said it
oh
standing on
yeah,
your desk?
I feel it. Say it again. Sorry.
Have you said it standing on your desk, though?
No. I haven't.
Okay. You should
That's how
try
you know
that.
you mean it.
Maybe people will
That's a
listen.
good bit. But yeah, just interesting now that it's, well, shocker, now that 18.2 is out of beta, more people are experiencing it, and it is not great. And the new Siri, which, by the way, they are claiming will understand your personal context, and I now have zero confidence that Apple has actually figured out personal context in any way, because they can't, if you can't get AI image swap image generation out, how the hell are you going to figure out how to make Siri work in 4 months?
I spend way more time than I should screaming at Siri. She's never going to care. She's
Dude,
never. It's just a
wait.
computer. How do you have
You
me
just-
screaming at a virtual thing?
You just jogged a memory. Okay, this may be a placebo, but I swear to you, auditorily, Siri does not hear me as well since iOS 18. Dude,
I don't know if she
The
doesn't
amount-
listen, like if she doesn't hear me, or she's just not listening because she hates me.
the amount of times when I wake up in the morning and I go, stop the alarm, stop. I have to say it sometimes 5 times for my alarm to stop.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't understand. How is this real?
It's the same thing
We're
for
on the
me, but it's
16th something iPhone.
during setting the alarm that goes horribly wrong for me. So you just have me screaming, laying flat on my bed, looking up at the ceiling, going, "Hey, set an alarm!" And she just won't do it.
John, you know when you discover a binge-worthy new show or a song that you bump on repeat so you have to share it with your friends just so they can experience how awesome it is? John, that's kind of what it feels like when you discover that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. It's such an awesome deal. John, there's no way I can keep it to myself.
Well, you shouldn't, because friends don't let friends overpay for wireless. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plan and switch to today's sponsor, Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile is here to rescue you and your squad with premium wireless plans starting at $15 a month.
And guess what? All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network.
Use your own phone with Mint Mobile. Bring your phone number along with your existing contacts. It's easy.
It's just ditch the over. How much are you paying for your monthly bill? It's too much.
I don't want to talk
You could
about
be paying $15 a month. If you don't take this
Guys,
deal, I don't know what to tell you.
To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/genius. That's mintmobile.com/genius because you're a genius for switching. We should use that more in ads. That's like a really good call to action, as they say. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/genius. $45 upfront payment required. It's equivalent to $15 a month. You Hoosiers. New customers only on the first 3-month plan. Speeds slower, but 40 gigabytes unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. John, who are you going to see for details?
Mint Mobile.
See
Thanks,
Mint Mobile for details. Dude. Oh, it's... But here's why. This is the last thing I'll say, and then we can move on to some other interesting stories. Some good stuff, I promise. But
I'm mad
people might be asking, why are you so mad? You guys keep talking about this. This has been a recurring theme since the iPhone 16 came out. Like, what specifically is it? Here's what it is. It's the fact that Apple looked us dead in the eye multiple times this year, and they said, we fixed Siri. That's why I'm feeling this way. If Apple would have done another no update year for Siri where it's just the same bad thing, I wouldn't feel as frustrated as I am because, Siri's always been bad. It's the fact that Apple sold me a phone based on the precept that Siri was going to work better. And it doesn't. I swear Siri feels worse. Like sometimes I will say ChatGPT is answering questions that Siri wouldn't have been able to.
But that's
I was
not
able
Siri.
to say, correct. It's just ChatGPT. But it's
You could
nice
get
that they
that
at least
app.
added it. But I feel that as much as Siri has gotten better at complex questions with utilizing ChatGPT, it's gotten worse at basic stuff, like you said, setting alarms, reminders, calendar. I mean, dude, I have a HomePod in my bathroom and my phone in my bedroom. And with my bathroom door closed, the HomePod in the bathroom gets activated versus the phone that is 2 feet away from me.
It's so real.
Right? I can't make it up, dog.
Yeah, why can't the thing that's closest to you be the thing that's reacting?
Because of course, I'm now talking through, of course, my new place put in soundproof doors. So when I'm talking through somehow it hears me through a soundproof door, and then when it does the reminder, it doesn't actually hear what I said because it'll somehow hear the trigger phrase, but it doesn't hear the fucking request to take my trash out at 10 p.m. and then I miss my trash service on 10 p.m. And then my landlord goes, Sam, why aren't you taking the trash out? You gotta take care of the place. And I go, I don't know, buddy. I tried to set the alarm.
I don't know, buddy.
The soundproof door you installed, the Siri can't hear me. And then I'm standing outside and he's like, why did I lease to a crazy person? And I'm like, this is what Siri has driven me to. They've driven me to the point.
Yeah, this is not your fault.
Borderline personality disorder.
It's like,
I think, is what I'm developing from Siri.
When Siri was slow and stupid, we learned how to navigate that. Like, we learned the funny phrases, how to trick her into doing the things that we want. But now, everyone's starting from ground zero, okay? I don't know what she wants. I don't know how she wants me to say things. I don't know. Do I have to? Because right now, I'm yelling. It'd be real cool if I didn't have to yell at a virtual assistant to set an alarm. That'd be fantastic.
My favorite thing about us and me in particular is how I was like, let's wrap this up. We've done enough hating. And then I just screamed again for 3 minutes.
It's not our, you know what? It's not our fault. We're just a vessel. We're just a vehicle for change. Trying to be the voice of the voiceless.
Speaking of change, I do have some good news.
Yeah, go ahead and try me.
And you know what? I've got an exclusive for the podcast.
Okay.
Well,
Please
not
be
like
good.
vaguely exclusive. I mean, I don't want to say too much. Okay, let me download the video that I need really fast. So we have been working on iPhone 17 renders, and we've got a video coming out before the end of the month. And hold on, I'm hearing crashing noises outside of my house. 1 second.
So that's not great.
I think Tim Cook just showed up.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, so everybody's been like, what is Apple going to do for 2025? Are they going to reinvent the iPhone? Is the Pro actually going to be exciting and cool? That's what we've all been wondering. And guys, I am so excited to show you. I'm very hyped.
I'm waiting for it to appear on the side of my screen. Here we go.
Dude, the iPhone. Woo! Here we go. Your first look at the iPhone 17 Pro.
Oh my God.
Woo! Triple lens setup.
Oh. It's
now,
somehow scarier.
I love it, dude.
They're
this
sticking out
incredible.
so far.
I think it looks incredible. I think this looks so good. I am so done with the triangular design. So what we're showing for everybody wondering, if you've ever seen a Pixel 9, we're basically showing the iPhone version of that.
Yeah.
There's essentially a rectangular sort of camera bar at the top of the phone that has 3 lenses, flash, LiDAR, and then microphone hole. And I don't want to say too much, but we are, this is I think, pretty accurate representation from my understanding so far. Based on, of course, other people's leaks and rumors, and definitely not my own.
Would it help or be worse if I agreed with you?
I think it's really bad if you do that.
Okay, that's definitely not the design then. Definitely won't look like that.
I think it looks good though. I think it looks good. I think this
I
looks.
think it does too.
I think it's progress, right? It's something different. I think it looks aesthetically way more pleasing than just putting a top left camera.
Still gives
bump.
us room for the Face ID array at the top.
Yeah, at the top, right? Because a lot of people are showing the renders with the cameras at the top, but they can't put the cameras
Yeah, they
right
can.
on top of Face ID.
If people didn't know, that's why there's the triangular array. The lens closest to where Face ID would be is lower.
Yeah.
And that's why. Can't fit them all.
So I think this design for iPhone 17 looks really good. I'm super excited for
Are
the
we
video.
in agreement that the two-tone thing is not a thing?
I mean, to be fair, all of this is early and this is not the final design, but I think this is a pretty good idea of what it's going to look like. Although I saw a rumor the other day, and I'm not sure if you saw this.
I saw shrimp.
Yes, saying that it's going to be the same triangle camera. I
wish it came from anyone that wasn't shrimp, because the problem with shrimp saying it is that he's pretty good.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 second. I am trying to share this with you. So basically, we've heard that. Oh no, sorry. This is Instant Digital. This is a Weibo leaker saying. I mean, dude. First of all, this is just so ugly. I know it's just a render concept, but
that doesn't make any sense. What's the why for this?
Yeah, why would they put metal on the top to do this? They would just keep the same design. It wouldn't make sense. It also, it
looks bad.
It's just for everybody wondering. It's like a aluminum on the top with the camera and then glass on the bottom, but it looks horrendously
Same
ugly.
camera array though. Like, look at an iPhone 16 Pro. It's literally the same camera layout. They just decided to make the top part a different color, or different material, metal, I guess.
Yeah. So this person is
I don't know if
claiming
that tracks.
that there's not going to be a horizontal bar, and Shrimp has said the same thing, but I just don't see Apple keeping they cannot keep the triangle again. Everyone,
and if they
on
are,
the
there's no
earth
reason
is
to
bored of
change
it.
the back of the phone.
Yeah, so I don't buy that. I think it has to change.
You know the beautiful thing about this?
What?
It's that at the end of the day, it's not going to fucking matter because it's going to have iOS on it. So,
I mean, hey, I still love iOS, but It's got its
So
flaws.
wait, did
that need to be
Shrimp
talked about.
get? Is this where Shrimp got that information, or is Shrimp also saying like, do we have two sources claiming this thing now?
So Shrimp, Apple Pro, is historically a great leaker, but then said he was going to retire.
They all say that. God damn it.
I know. Basically,
Yeah, that's fucking so. There's no reason for that. None. Makes no sense. Make any sense to you, Sam?
This looks better because I guess they could raise the metal and basically make the lenses flush, but it doesn't look great. This is more realistic to me than I don't know. Basically, oh wait, that looks so good.
That's a render, by the way.
I know,
Okay.
but that looks incredible.
For audio listeners, if you happen to see a metal frame of an iPhone floating around, an iPhone 17 Pro specifically floating around, that everyone's like, "Oh, it's from supply chain," it's a very good render.
Yeah. So Shrimp is basically saying that the leak from the information is saying a rectangular camera bump to replace a 3D glass. So Shrimp is basically saying this was misinterpreted as a camera bar and is going to look like this. This is the rectangular camera bump.
That just
which
doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I think it would look slightly better than what we have now. It's basically imagine the entire like top of the phone is raised, but still to make the triangle design, that would be tough. And so not only is the information, but I believe the information said
Also,
centered camera, which
is that not the logo for Apple prototypes on the back of that phone? On the back of that mock design?
I think it's one of them. Yeah.
Shrimp, what are you up
Listen, I don't doubt there's multiple prototypes in testing. And that's why I'm not saying that our vision, just to show again, is 100% correct. I'm not betting anything on this. I'm just saying this seems like something realistic Apple could achieve. And it looks so much like this will sell phones because it looks different. And I know a lot of people in the tech community are like, there's no way someone would buy the phone based on how it looks. I'm telling you, bro, especially after living in LA for a year. People would go out and get this and become more aware of this phone because it looks different. If Apple keeps doing the triangular design, they're going to think that's the phone from 4 or 5 years ago, or 1 year ago now. Nobody cares.
It does look
If they
very
just-
good.
It just looks different as well. And
And you
that's
can
what
record
Apple
spatial
needs.
videos like vertically, which is how people are holding their
Yeah.
phones to record stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And they're all the lenses are going to be 48 megapixels. So perhaps Apple can do some trickery with like
my
combining the sensors and
using the base model is not living long, I guess, because if this is the Pro, I'm going to have to get it. Sam, I'm freaking out, bro. I'm freaking out. There's so much stuff I got to send out for Christmas, and I just got boxes, and this is my plan right now. I'm going to take all those boxes, I'm going to put them in the car, stack them all up, and then I'm going to just stand in line at UPS and just hope for the best. That's what I should do, right?
buddy, you know, if you do that, you're going to be paying like 89% more than you should be paying,
That
and
sounds
you're going to
like a
waste your
lot.
time.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, that's because this episode is sponsored by Stamps.com.
Hey!
Listen, this is how Stamps.com works. They take care of your mailing and shipping needs. They're your 24/7 post office. It helps you avoid the holiday shams. They're a holiday hero. They don't just do small business mailings. They can help you mail your own personal stuff too, like your gifts, your treats, your gadgets, and your presents. And most important, John, is these discounts. You get rates you can't find anywhere else,
It's
like
crazy.
up to 89% off. Not only USPS, the United States Postal Service, but the United Postal Service too. I think that's what UPS stands for.
It's Ultimate Postal Service. That's UPS. 89% off is like the biggest amount of percent off that we could ever offer on this show with any sponsor ever. Listen, more holiday, less hustle, free up more time at Stamps.com, but make sure you do a special thing. The special thing is to enter code GENIUS for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage, and a whole free digital scale. This is not a joke. I also have one. No long-term commitments or contracts. 89% off is reason enough. But you throw in that free digital scale, a 4-week trial, free
game
postage,
over.
it's crazy.
Guys, that's Stamps.com, code GENIUS.
Thank you, Stamps.
Yeah, looks incredible. So very excited for this. Gonna have a full video coming out with I think I'm trying to figure out the structure, or if I'm going to kind of walk through both models, or I'm kind of leaning towards like these are the 7 big changes coming to the iPhone 17.
Okay.
And
why not 17 big changes?
Because there's not 17.
Make
big
them up.
changes.
That's what Apple does.
That's what John Prosser would do. But very excited about this. I mean, I think the iPhone 17 could be really, really a good year. I mean, genuinely, I can tell you. I mean, just based off of with the Air and a Pro redesign.
I'm having a hard time because, like, for the same reason I don't really watch Marquez videos after the thing. I think it's because I take him a little less seriously now, and I think iOS being bad has caused me to, like, I'm really losing confidence in Apple currently. Like, I'm taking them a little less seriously. They don't feel like they know what they're doing. It feels like there's a lot of guessing happening and a lot of panicking. And Tim Cook is not... You'd think he would steer the ship to victory, but he's just kind of letting it happen this way. It might be a lot of it might even be on him for the way they rushed out Apple Intelligence. I think it was just a fucking panic.
Yeah.
Which,
absolutely.
I mean, why? Like, I get
Apple's
why
never
generative
done that.
AI is a big deal, but when have they ever panicked over a move that Google and Samsung did?
Never.
No.
now.
Everyone would just complain like, "Oh, iPhone get 5 years later." Okay, why couldn't we get this 5 years later and do it right?
Yeah.
I hope this is a good
Weird.
lesson, though. All of you absolute nerds that go, "Why Apple's so slow? Haha, my Android phone already has it, so iPhones suck. iPhone's so slow." Maybe this is why. This is what you always ask for. You wanted the features to come out real fast. Here they are. Hope you're having fun with it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just a couple weeks away from doing a Pixel show. And the best part is you think I'm joking.
Yeah, Google, can you sponsor us at this point? We want to talk about cool AI that actually works. Like, dude,
Yeah.
the Gemini stuff on Google, unironically, it's pretty good.
Especially when you compare it to, Siri.
Yeah. Okay, last story I have for us, unless you have anything else to share, is, we've been talking about the Vision Pro. John, I have great news for us.
Hit me with the great news.
Look at this, bro. You can now buy the $30,000 BlackMagic camera.
Oh, shit. Can you really?
Dude, should we go halvesies on it and start
For
shooting?
Genius Bar?
Could you
all
imagine
10
wanting to
Vision
sit in
Pro
a room?
users would be able to sit in the room with us. It would be incredible. Andrew
Yeah,
Edwards would just be, he'd be losing his mind.
Here's the thing, though.
What's the thing, though?
I don't really want to watch immersive content. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I just want to like passively view. Especially, I got a new TV recently, and
How about
I
that
just wanna
Severance
sit back.
trailer, though? Because I heard
What
that
Severance
Severance is gonna they filmed some stuff in Apple Immersive.
wait, there is a new Severance trailer.
Okay, now listen to me. Hang on. There is a new Severance trailer, but I just want to, like, the trailer is out.
Bro, what?
hang
When
on.
did this drop?
Hang on, listen to me before you start typing. It is of my non-professional opinion that they've shown entirely way too much in the trailer. So much so that about 15 seconds in, I panicked and closed the window. And there was like 2 minutes left.
Really?
They are showing too much. Like, I don't want to know all of that already. They showed too much. I know too much about season 2 already. The mystery is like not there now.
What?
They've shown too much.
Really?
Everybody, you got to be careful. Trailers are starting to show way too much. Movie studios, TV studios, whoever. You got to chill. You got to leave some room for excitement. Don't give it all in the trailer. That's crazy. And I
the
can't
official
think of another
trailer?
TV show trailer that I've ever seen where it just gave it to you. You know what? That might be a fun experiment. You should see how long you make it, Sam, before you go, no.
Bro.
We should play it right now. Is anyone else saying that?
I don't think we can show this like without. I think we're gonna get copyright struck for sure. And we could blur it in post if you want. I just don't want to have the episode, take you down. This has almost 10 million views in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
What?
10 million people knowing way too much.
Wait. Oh, dude, wait. Their trailers get a lot of views. This many people care about Apple TV?
I mean, they're definitely pre-rolling those suckers.
I guess. Okay, well, here, can you just get my reaction then? Don't show it.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll get the reaction.
It will be remembered as one of the greatest moments of this planet.
Mr. Scout. I know you're still weighing whether to return to Lumen.
Wait, whoa. I think I'm with you.
See?
I think I'm with you, bro.
How long did he make it, chat? How long did he make it?
16 seconds?
I saw more than that, Sam. It gets so much worse. They give up so much in this trailer. It's crazy. I almost, just because I had to live through it, I feel like you should go a few more seconds longer.
Okay, fine.
I had to do
This is
it.
tough, though.
But the mark I've come to know is happy.
Hello, is anyone there? Is the board on? It's Marquez from MacRumours.
I'll tell you when I closed it.
What you all did was one of the most painful moments in the history of this company.
What the hell?
But the four of you have become known as the face of Severance reform.
Okay, so
What?
we're not in trouble? I don't think so. Milchick said we're famous.
All of us equally, or one of us is
What?
like the star?
Dude,
I cut when they Okay, there's a plot twist at the end of season 1 if you haven't seen Severance. It's
yeah,
incredible.
that's what I wanted it to just pick up from there immediately.
Well, the whole cliffhanger from season 1 ending like that is the reason why you want to see season 2.
Yes.
And in the
It's
trailer, they
arguably-
just start talking about it.
Yeah.
Are you insane? That's the whole reason I want to see season 2. There's supposed to be some anticipation, some mystery.
Yeah, what?
I basically, listen, I'm sure it's still going to be great. I'm sure there's going to be more plot twists in season 2. That'd be cool. But holy shit, guys. I wanted to be surprised.
I gotta be honest, I'm skipping through. I'm a little worried
You're worried.
about, what is, bro,
I did not make it this
what-
far. What the hell?
I'm closing it. I'm closing it.
Cut to it.
I don't know how I feel. Is my confidence in Apple shaken for everything? They can't. Dude, if Severance season 2, John, that's going to be my final draw. I'm switching to Samsung. If they mess up Severance season 2,
I mean,
it's over.
You could be Samsung Kohl.
God, that would be a great channel name.
I mean, listen, everyone. You're just one bad Severance season away from getting Samsung Kohl. I don't think it's going to be
That
bad.
sounds like a character we should bring on this show where I dress up in like a blue Samsung suit. I think you just gave me a terrible idea.
Oh, no. Halloween?
2025. Can't come
April
soon enough.
Fools.
Okay. That's all I have. Thank you for now ruining my night by telling me the trailer was out. And then
Hey, man,
being let down.
I got to see your face go from really excited to kind of personally hurt and attacked. And, that's good for content. You're welcome,
Great.
everyone that got to see that.
I feel like we're
Ruined
going to get
Sam's night.
copyrighted, so we might have to cut. We may or may not have had to cut the entire trailer if we're cutting back here. We will see. Haha. We watched the Severance trailer.
Okay,
and it
let's
definitely did get
hypothetically
copyrighted.
say we cut the whole trailer. Your thoughts?
Ah.
You know too much.
Yeah.
So, who makes trailers like that? You psychopaths.
Oh, I don't mind me. I'm just cracking open a fresh bottle of Huel, who sponsored this episode.
Wow,
of
are you
Genius
talking
Bar.
about the same Huel that I have? The nutritionally balanced, perfectly balanced meal in a little bottle here. They have. First of all, they have powders that you can mix yourself. That's really cool and delicious. But also, They sell bottles where it's pre-mixed for you, and it's too easy. It's so convenient. It's perfectly nutritionally balanced and delicious.
Dude, the vanilla, I vibe with it. I'm going to say it.
So I just want to
say it
say,
on the pod.
last week during the Huel ad, you tried the vanilla, and you said it was really good. I didn't even know I had vanilla. I've been drinking just a giant box of chocolate that they sent. So here you go. First taste of the vanilla. You get a real reaction.
Here we go.
Smells like vanilla.
Yes, sir. Like me.
Yo, it's good.
I
It's
think
good.
it's better than the chocolate.
It's actually very good. I love the
Dude.
chocolate, but damn. I mean, damn.
Huel is incredibly affordable. It's for your most inconvenient meals. It's a perfectly balanced meal. You're probably like, how do they do this, bro? Just look at the back. You want to see the ingredients on this? Let me just show you the label. Because you're like, how do they? Yeah,
Look
bro.
at all them vitamins and nutrients.
You're not going to get that anywhere else but Huel, guys. And right now, you can get 15% plus a free gift with code GENIUS at Huel.com. That's 15% plus a free gift for new customers with the code GENIUS at HUEL.com. Unlock a healthier, smarter, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters, like the holiday season. You know, getting ready for
Can
that.
I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I know what the free gift is, but I'm not going to tell anybody.
Wait, what?
They're
What's
going to
the
have
free
to use
gift?
code GENIUS at Huel.com.
I don't even know what the free gift is.
Well, I'm keeping it to myself then. Thanks, Huel. Who made it? Tim? We know Tim doesn't have any feelings. All he knows is money and AI panic. Is there hang on, let's do I'm a peruse. Hang on, I will change the watermark.
What, are you just looking for more news?
Yeah, I'm just gonna peruse, as one would do, to see if there's anything that will make me. Because I feel like I've been mad for the whole episode, and I would like to
me too,
not
bro.
be. Oh, iOS 18.2.1 update coming soon. Fucking fantastic.
soon
Skipping
enough.
right over that. New HomePod with 7-inch display, A18 chip, and more reportedly launching next year, according to DigiTimes. But of course, we've been talking about this stupid HomePod for 2 years. Thank you, Mark Gurman. So it seems that's it. I regret to inform you, I have run out of anything that could possibly lift our spirits. Oh, actually, I spoke too soon. Everyone ready? You ready, Sam? Apple's AirTag 4-pack hits best ever price on Amazon. If you're wondering, normal price $99, $100 minus $1. But on Amazon, $69.99. Pretty
Yeah,
good
it
bargain.
is. Guys, that's going to be this episode of the Genius Bar. This is our new outro music, which, by the way, is the default Roadcaster.
It kind of slaps. There's no reason for it to go that hard. None.
Guys, this has been the second to last episode of Genius Bar for 2020.
Can we do another thumbnail where it's AI us?
I don't think we can. I think that's kind of like a one-and-done deal. We'll have to put us back. But yeah, thanks for the Genius Bar. Thanks for watching.
Oh,
We'll
they
have, I think, 2
discontinued
more
iPhone
episodes.
SE and iPhone 14 in the EU because USB-C.
I like
Oh,
the soundboard.
Apple teams up with NVIDIA to speed up AI language models.
You reading MacRumours is like one of the funnier things. It's just you reading a headline. Like, this is the kind of content
This is how
we
they
should make
wrote it.
people pay for this.
This is how they wrote it. This is like they want you to come to MacRumours, and this is how everyone reads it. The thing is, they write the articles, right?
Yeah.
And they post them on their beautiful website. And they don't ever consider what it's like. They're not sitting there going, wonder how people are reading this. This is how. We sit here and we read only your titles and we don't read the article because we're mad at Apple. And if we read any further, it makes us more upset. Apple likely to make Vision Pro lineup more affordable in 2 ways. Okay, I'm going to have to guess on what those 2 ways are because I'm not going to click on show full article because I'm going to get mad. There's an ad for Tropicana orange juice.
They know you, man.
Yep, they really. Oh, vitamin D3. That's actually perfect for the tech demographic. We know you guys aren't going outside. Apple in talks with Tencent ByteDance for Chinese iPhone AI. Apple's reportedly negotiating with China's ByteDance to bring their artificial intelligence models to iPhones sold in China.
Okay, we're gonna go because us reading these headlines is not really helping the mood. So, guys, thank you for coming to the Genius Bar. For all the listeners, he just got up and walked away. Just got up and walked away. He's gone. Can't see him. Vanished. He is done. He needs a break. He's probably a bit overworked. And I just want to make sure you review us on the App Store. Buy an iPhone 17. And may God bless the United States of America. Amen.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's over, buddy.